Alright, so welcome back. Here we are over at the Pyrenees and Alps bush trip. We're 41% complete. We're going to be on leg number 8. And we're going to get this one started. It's only 35 nautical miles. So we're probably going to have to turn around before we take off, but we are zigzagging through the mountains there in the bottom left. Had to do a couple of circle arounds, but we found the airport on leg number 7 that we're going to be taking off right now. We got a cup of coffee in hand and we're ready to go. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, so what are we going to be doing here? So after departing from runway number 3, head east as soon as possible above the town of that. Follow the Segre River east across the landscape until it meets another river flowing from the north in the town of Martinet. So that's what we're looking at. Not sure we got enough to take off here, so we're gonna, well, let's just give it a whirl. Let's see what we got. We might be able to do it. Oh, I don't think so. Let's try to take off here. We're gonna use this. There we go. Alright, so that was one way to do it. We're definitely going to hit that timer. So we're going to go about 5 minutes here as we follow the river up. See if we can find the river. There it is. It's a tree-lined area right here. Flaps are down. There we go. So let's see what we got. So departing from there, we're going to head east, which we are, and as soon as possible above the town, follow the river across the landscape until it meets another river flowing from the north. We gotta go 5 minutes, so it's probably not that. And then we're gonna head east, same direction basically. Branch off into a valley as the river bends northeast. It will bring you into view of the La Sardana airport. Is that? It's not where we're going. I was going to say I was going to be super quick, but yeah. So really not too bad here. We're going to go about 5 minutes. We'll go down the valley. I really wanted to adjust the rudder sensitivity. I think since the update, it made it like super touchy. Continue following along the river here. think we want to get too high. That's what happened on the last leg, and we had to circle around a little bit. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Keep heading east. And we're going to reach a wide valley. As the river bends northeast, it will bring you into view. So are we supposed to turn or no? I'm going to guess no. But it does say heading 72. What's heading 72? Alright, that's like that, give or take. So I think we're going to follow that up here. So we're going to restart the timer here. And we'll keep going into the valley. And hopefully we'll see the airport in view. Or a airport in view, which I don't see one yet. But we'll continue going here because we got about 3 minutes. Another 6 miles. Unless that's the airport. We do have another 182 miles to the end of this bush trip. Bet you that is the airport right there. No, maybe not. That's just a hillside. Uh-oh. Are we going down? What's going on here? Oh, we got low fuel is what's going on. But there's the airport. Probably just on the other side of this little ridge. So there's the airport in view. And then the next one, continue following the river as it flows northeast. After a short distance, you will arrive over the town of that, nestled between the river and Ruaru. So I think that's the mountain. We're going to go ahead and restart the timer though. I think we completed that. And we're going to be near the border of France. So that's the town up there, I think. It's really all we're going at. And then it's going to be maintain the northeast heading, climb to at least 6,700 as you rise up the hills and pass over that right there. A Spanish exclave within the French borders. So very neat. So that's only about 2-3 minutes, give or take, total. We're going to be coming up to Lake Matamal as we fly through here. And then we're going to be landing on runway number 14. And going through. So I think we can pretty much just enjoy the scenery here for a little bit. It's so touchy when you change views. The airport, LFNQ. think that's the lake coming up. Take a swing by the lake and then we'll line up for the runway. So we'll spin around here as we get lined up for the runway. If I remember right, it was runway number 14. Hopefully 14. Now I'm second guessing myself and thinking 12. Nonetheless, it should be right up here. I think it's actually runway 12. We can find out before we finish that. Runway 14. And this is the lake up here. See if we can get a visual on the runway. These runways have been very tricky. One, we're going to introduce a lot of flap right now. Oh, is the grass runway right there? Alright. We'll flip around. Go see the lake again and then turn around. Should be easy enough. We're just going to make a little wide turn up and around the lake. Not really sure which part of it is, but we'll land in it nonetheless. We'll go with this side. Just because it looks a little more worn. That's probably one of the smoother landings so far. So, appreciate having you. This should conclude it, and as always, we'll get the thumbnail for the next one before we depart here. But beautiful scenery. We'll go ahead and get that drone view. Which way? Should we get some buildings too? Alright, that looks good right there. So appreciate it, guys. We'll see you in the next one.